Good morning. Hello. Welcome to part 3, game 106 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project. Alien Trilogy. It's the third part of the trilogy on the PMC Trilogy stream. It is also apparently, as of the date of stream of record, it is Alien Day or something. Apparently there is a promotional day for the Alien franchise. This was not planned. I did not do this intentionally, or maybe I did. Conspiracy, all for the company, folks. How are we doing in Alien Trilogy? Alien Trilogy, I think, has been going pretty well so far. The second stream was really smooth sailing. Like we blasted through section 2 of the game, and that's what it is. I was trying to think of like, why is it April 26th? It's because LV426. Okay, right, that makes sense. So we blasted through section 2. We got some stages done in section 3. Section 3 stages are definitely bigger. I think there's like, it's kind of funny because I think there are technically fewer of them because some number of stages are retreads through the core, but the stages that are not the core are bigger. You know, like certainly the one that we had to do where it was like you have to like do a timed elevator in the acid bath, you know, or otherwise you fail. Like that's, you know, that was definitely a more challenging one. And kind of a similar one with finding all of the ID tags. So that wasn't quite as, that was more combat challenging than necessarily challenging in terms of finding your way around. So, but yeah, I think game is pretty good. It's not perfect, but like, honestly, it is, compared to my memory of it before, like, I feel like I'm having an easier time finding my way around. And now that I'm like, when you have the experience of like playing this like late at night by yourself, that like the lack of harmony between what's going on with the text briefings versus what's happening in the cutscenes and in the manual, I just kind of chalk that up to like, oh, game is bad. Or like game doesn't care about the plot. And now that I'm playing the game again and maybe being a little more focused about paying attention, I don't think that's quite, I think there's like something happened in this game's development. Some combination of things being rushed is like, they ended up basically having like 2 plots. And cause like the text briefings act like you are a happy corporate soldier. My guess is that in one draft of this game, you weren't playing as Ripley. And then they made the CG cutscenes and the manual, and they decided that actually you are Ripley. It's Alien Trilogy. That's my guess. I didn't see a very cursory search. I didn't find anything, but it wouldn't surprise me if there was more out there about why this game is like so narratively back and forth. I did have a very pleasant YouTube comment, I think on one of these Alien Trilogy VODs. That was, they just said they enjoyed PIP, and also they were looking forward to Alien Resurrection, which I'm very curious too, right? I mean, Alien Resurrection is interesting for a few reasons. Obviously, it has that whole story of how it's the first, like, modern dual-stick FPS game. And then also it's Argonaut Software, right? The Croc people and whatnot. Yeah, no, look, honestly, the vast majority of YouTube comments that I've gotten on PIP videos have all been very nice. And I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that I think like a guy who's playing PS1 games and sets context, like historical context before he plays each one. Right, Razi, I was about to say, like, the story, right? It's the narrative that it's the first one. Is it actually the first one? I doubt it. There's always another one. Yeah, that's like PS1 context setting, a lot of obscure games. Like, we have yet to get to a truly popular game. You know, like if I get to Final Fantasy VII, maybe, well, maybe then I'll rack up some obnoxious comments. But like even like Tekken 2, right, which is a pretty big game. Resident Evil, maybe. Actually, it's really funny. The next, I was making up the fantasy sheet for next season of PIP. There's a bunch of interesting like first games in series that are going to be in the next fantasy season, because it's like Resident Evil, Need for Speed, Churro Q, and then also Tekken 2. So that's not the first game, but you know, a big game, like a pretty big Tekken game. It's interesting. I don't know. The PlayStation, fascinating. Next season will be exactly 20 games. Because so yeah, it's gonna be 20. My plan is to shoot for 20 game seasons generally. The first season of this format was 22, just because we were starting on like game like 88 or something. Right, yeah. If I uploaded a Tekken 8 video, I mean, first off, you'd probably be swamped by many more popular, more established Tekken folks who actually know how to play Tekken. But yeah. But also, the Tekken seems to be going through it at the moment. But yeah, the current plan is for the next fantasy season is PIP 111 through 130. Is that right? I can actually look at the sheet because I have that. Yeah, so it begins with NBA Shootout. And then it goes to Return Fire, which actually the Shiny Goomba is playing right now. Shout out to the Shiny Goomba. All right. Synthetics have previously been placed in this area to deter any potential sample smugglers. We're not able to remove them. Synthetic workers will kill on sight. Okay. Rainbow Six and Forsaken. Oh, interesting. I wonder how because Forsaken's that's a Descent style game, right? I wonder how they're doing. I mean, I'm not even like, to be clear, that comment is not me disputing it being a dual stick first person shooter. I'm just curious how that control scheme works with this exterior freedom shooter. Like, that sounds cool. And Rainbow Six, I'm also PS1 Rainbow Six sounds like such a such a crunchy thing. Does original Medal of Honor have? Interesting. I thought it was only Underground that had that. I remember years ago, me and Tapioca. Oh, what is Rainbow Six? So what twin stick are you referring to, Raziel? Is that just like a twin stick on like a PC controller of some kind? Okay. Because I don't even know what the market for. I mean, I am aware generally that things like, you know, controllers exist for the PC, but I don't know like how if any one particular peripheral dominates, you know, especially for thumbsticks, right? Because you think 90s PC controllers, and my thought is like Sidewinder or something. Left stick movement, right stick carry. Okay, yeah, right. That's it, right? That's the control scheme. So. How we doing here? So these levels have definitely gotten more challenging in terms of combat. That is not a door. A door, a bull. Oh, what? I just activated a lift. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. That last level absolutely wiped my health out. Been watching Twin Peaks. I watched the first season of Twin Peaks some time ago, and it was good, but I didn't follow. I mean, obviously there's a whole discourse about season 2 and other stuff, but like, I don't know. I would check it out at some point, maybe. Is that? Okay, no, that's just a little divot in the wall. Or is this like a fantasy wall? Experience because I watch a whole bunch of shows there. Right. I mean, that's one of those. That's such a funny experience when you watch like a deeply influential piece of media, and then you just like, oh, yeah, Yeah, it can feel like another one. I mean, you really have to like put it in your brain that it's like, oh no, this was, oh shit. Oh my God, we're doing this, huh? I'm like, yep, I'm dead. Okay. That's a brutal format for a level. Thank you, death cutscene. I wonder, I'm just trying to think. I might go flamethrower maybe. I have some flamethrower ammo. That might be better for this than pulse rifle. I could also like point blank grenade. I don't think that'll kill me. Yeah, the cutscene's really funny. I only have 74. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, so that was okay. So it was a lift behind me. I see. Do I really not have shotgun ammo? Oh, I have smart gun ammo. Okay, we might. All right, let's use this for this next section. I wonder if I could run and get this grenade first. No. That is not the weapon I want. Nah, okay. That is a good idea, though. I just was not facing a good way, I think. It's kind of a dick move. It's funny, too, because, you know, I've spent so much of this playthrough cursing the elevators. I think this is like very middle of the road. I think the level, I think the atmosphere and the music are good. I like how it looks. I like how it sounds. I think the level design has been hit and miss. There've been some really satisfying levels to like figure out and poke around in. And then there's stuff like this, which just kind of feels like, okay, cool. Thanks, brother. So it's, you know, it is, it's not Doom. All right, so we did that. So I wonder which way I want you. So before I ran, okay, so like I ran over. Can I? Oh, okay. So the activation for the activation for the elevators over here. All right, well, we sacrificed a little bit of health there, so that's questionable. But I lived, so that's a start. Definitely going to be using some grenades first, asking questions later here. Oh, right, slopes. Yeah, okay. I know, it really is though. It really does just call me out. Yeah, I exploded myself. the unique death cutscenes is very funny. Remains funny. Yeah, the slight incline that you immediately fall down, like you are a comedy person, a slapsticker. Thank you for the good luck. Might need it here. This first level is not playing around. Happy Alien Day. Yeah, I do remember that. You gotta order the space soup, not the space special. Yeah, the music's pretty good. Again, like there are some very real positives to this game, no doubt about it. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the same. Actually, I wonder if I should face to my right. Okay, we did much better that time. Good. Actually, one thing I'm curious about here, do I have a map for this? Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. I do. Oh, this really is just okay. Well, I was wondering if there might be any like secret walls, but folks, let me tell you, the answer is no. I wonder if they're close enough that I could grenade some of them. Can I like? Wait, what is it hitting? Why is it not hitting them? There we go. Okay. Oh. Oh shit. What? There's so many of them. Come on, what am I even stuck on? Oh, I'm like walking up the ramp. That's what it is. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, it's like something about this area right here. There are a few speedruns of this. I think they're all on PS1 as well. Oh, another ramp. Come on. All right, whatever. We just got to do it. These little derm patches. I understand you're making a Doom clone, so like of course you're gonna get little derm patches, but also what are you doing? Give me health kit. Give me medi kits. Let's not play around here. Okay, so this is what is this? Oh! Okay. Heyo. All right, so we got lots of grenades. Interesting. Sure. Got smart gun ammo. This has got to be an elevator. Oh, no, wait, is this a door? Oh, no, it's a fantasy door. Okay. Maybe this. Oh, what is this gonna be? Oh, shit. I don't like this. Okay. I mean, I wish there was a cut of Lord of the Rings where Ian McKellen was like, "Nah, this is a fantasy door," and just walks through it. You don't gotta do anything. Okay, all right. Oh, fantasy ramp. Wait, can I actually run up it? Oh. Can I actually run up it though? But I probably can't get it. Yeah, okay. Well, rip that. Yeah, I mean, that probably explains why they fell, right? You know, they were kind of doomed. Yeah, was that armor? Oh, yeah. All right, we're good. Now we're cooking. Can I fall through this? Is this going to catch me? Okay. So it seems like there's little alcoves from side to side that have stuff in them, which I do love stuff. Big fan of stuff. Oh. All right, not that stuff. Is there an alien running uphill? You know, some aliens are always trying to run uphill. I don't know what the deal with that is. I think I saw another white dot too. Oh. All right, we got him. They do be, yeah, they run up that hill. It's Stranger Things, Aliens versus Stranger Things, the new hit crossover. Yeah, yeah, that sounds like that's a perfect Dead by Daylight premise. All right. Oh, I think we actually have a secret here. Yeah. Oh. All right. Juiced. All right. I don't want to. I'd rather use an explosive on this guy. Yeah, we got a lot of pulse rifle now. We gotta make use of this. All right, we're good. We're pretty stabilized now. We got a lot of ammunition, a lot of stuff. Was that a secret wall? Oh no, it's just sometimes there are like divots in the wall. HR Giger walls. Every time there's been a long hallway, there's like always just in an elevator to punk me. Okay, well. As Geiger? You know, honestly, I probably am saying it wrong. The reason I've been saying it that way is because of McCall 45, but let me tell you, McCall says lots of things. Australians love to say words. They do always be saying words. That looks like a dude. Oh, there's multiple dudes. Oh, it is Giger? Really? Wow. Huh. Well, there you go. Sometimes you just gotta take that 50-50. Oh, hey guys. I love seeing other people gamble. Me gambling? Not so much. No thanks. So we got 2 switches there. Could I play with house money? All right, my guess here is that every time I hit one of these switches, terrible things are going to happen. That's my rough approximation of where this is going. All right, strong winner. Yeah, notice the switch is staying on too, so. Oh, okay. All right. Are there like elevators that I'm activating? There isn't like a fantasy wall around here, right? So you can see, yeah, we're activating somebody over here. I wonder, oh man, there's a part of me that wonders if I could like hit the wall with a seismic charge. I can't tell if the seismic charge just hits with a big wet juicy slap because we're in the bone ship, or if like I'm actually hitting enemies. Oh man, are they all gonna come at once? Why is this one red? Why is that one red? Oh shit. Okay. Has a DOS version. Apparently the DOS version is like crunchy and bad. I that's just what I've read online. I don't know if that's actually true. Because all the speedruns are all in this version of the game. Which is unusual, right? You would think a first-person shooter speedrun would be on the version with mouse look. Oh, so it doesn't have... Oh, well, there you go. I think... Who was it? Someone... Oh, it was Cug, I think, actually. Cug was like, I'm going to play this on DOS. And I was like... And I made some kind of comment where I was like, you know, it's old enough that it might not have mouse support, right? It might be all keyboard. And I don't think I ever heard from Cug about it again. Yeah, I look at mice. One-liners in each kill. I would hope. You know, we can dream. All right, well, we cleared him out. we got the job done eventually. I guess we should just work our way around. See what there might be good stuff in here. There we go, pulse rifle clip. Are they all different colors now? Huh. Kind of concerned. This could feel like an actual exit. I'm not sure. Oh my god, dog. How many aliens you got on this bone ship? Glad they didn't all aggro at once. That would have been uncomfortable for me. That was worth it. Okay, so that's the exit. Let's check these other passages first for loot before we go. Look, I believe in Sigourney Weaver. Authentic one-liners. I mean, not that her voice was recorded for this game, but DOS version controls great. Quickly edited controls. Oh, really? Mouse does work. Okay, so you can. Does it require a special process to do that, or? Like, are you using utility to do that? I've never tried to edit a mouse look FPS because I just don't play enough old FPSs. Or like when I have, they have versions that are just natively set up that way. Or I'm playing Doom on PS1 as I do sometimes. Is this game civilized? Yeah, I think so. The most uncivilized part of this game is like the complete disregard for narrative, which is mostly funny. Turns it's not mouse look as in 3D anymore. Oh, okay, got you. All right. No, that is a technical distinction for sure. every shot. Oh, 9mm ammo. All right. That got progressively less useful as we went along there. So I'm coming out of this with not too much, really, frankly. I think I might have been better off leaving when I had 600 pulse rifle instead of 300. Pretty good. All right. So I think we're probably getting pretty close here because the game says it had, I think, 30 levels. And Section 2 didn't have a full 10. I know Section 1 had more. Look, people gotta let you know about Civilization. Well, actually, I guess people don't because people are voting for Snatcher instead of Civilization in the Chaos Tour channel. But also, yes, people were talking about what Stephen Root had composed. Some pretty good tune. I'm looking forward to the Die Hard trilogy. I gotta say. Yeah, hello, Fat Will. Burnout, also pretty good. We've detected more inorganic materials in the bone ship. We again believe these are munitions. We skipped the first one of these, I think, somehow. 40 minutes into getting a restock. Okay, so this is a quick level. This is a restock level. Wait, where are the things I stock with? Ooh, smart gun ammo. Wonder where the exit is. Okay. Well, we might be finding out what happens when I don't finish one of these. So do I die? Oh, it just ends. Okay, so you don't actually die. You just get to continue. Oh, well, I wish I had known that. I've been too scared to play this when I'm in my class to play it. Did that with RE2. I mean, hey. I feel like with me, that wasn't so much horror games as it was like, I don't know, I couldn't be bothered to play platformers. Sonic 2 was fun to watch, not to play. Too much of a pain in the ass to play. You are re-entering the main chamber of the ship. Okay, so this is another core level. Judging by the warrior presence, you must be very deep into the bone ship. Get jumped. Yeah, absolutely. Minesweeper is spooky. Enjoyed Alien vs. Predator Gold. Yeah. I don't think I really played any Alien or Predator games in my youth. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, so we're back. Yeah, so now we're just looking for the exit here. We're probably gonna get jumped by a bunch of critters. Alien novels as a kid. Oh yeah. Oh. No, I mean, I think that a lot of people talk about how there's often like a few elements in 3D Zelda games that are just very spooky. Closet, yeah, the closet Redead, yeah, Redead in general, kind of spooky to be honest. I haven't even played those games and I know about that. Oh shit, okay. That guy had the jump on me, just walked past. The piano. It is kind of spooky, right? Ooh. All right. Is this not it? Okay, this is just ammo. Okay. Yo, is that a head crab? No. Clank, clank. Oh, yeah, it does do that. Like the Squirrel King movie? Eddie Lamar? Oh. Is this it? Hey! We believe that you are close to the central hatchery, which contains enough eggs to infect any large colony. Destroy all of the eggs to ensure the future of any visitors to this barren place. Oh, all right. Oh, I mean, is the car registered in your name? I assume that's why you would get that. I mean, it could also just be spam. It's probably just spam, right? Isn't that a common spam? Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that like Easy Pass fake spam right now? Is like unpaid toll violations. Yeah, this is also why egg prices are high. It is very true. It's because of Ellen Ripley. Am I actually hitting? I don't think I am. RNA toll boost. Oh, okay, yeah. Look, I need to do something with this 9mm ammo. And if it's you gotta crack a few eggs, that's what I'm gonna do. hold the gun sideways. It's the only way to be sure. There's an answer about modifying controls DOSBox. There's a built interface where you can click on a visual KBM to identify the game button. Arca just seems to have these controls. Okay, got you. No, that's good to know. DOSBox like is generally something I haven't played around with probably as much as I should, you know, because I just tend to favor games that are just beyond the purview of DOS. But still good to know, because honestly, with time, there'll probably be more instances for me to use that. Extremely disorienting fighting in this room. What? God damn it. Get back here. Get back here, little kid. I'm gonna throw a charge at this. I feel like it could make a really funny sound. Let's see. No, I was hoping they might all when you hit these, they have a little bit of an explosive animation. So I wasn't sure if they're actually if they could create a chain reaction. Seems like the answer is no. Oh, okay. So they're mostly just using these to hide eggs. That's what they're doing. So what are we doing? All these little cubby holes. Eggs, sir. We are storing eggs. Oh yeah, another big bone room. My favorite. Gotta be surgical with your egg cooking. All right, room seems clear. Yeah, we keep getting pulse rifle ammo, so I think that's gonna be our egg cooking weapon of choice here for a little bit. All right, is that room above just isolated? Ooh, armor and grenades. The value. that more? Yeah, it's more. No, that's a smart gun. It's not like I really have that much to worry about by activating. I bet you it's almost probably worth it, like especially in a speedrun context, to just like run around, because it seems like the eggs get destroyed when the facehugger spawns. So like you can just do it. You know, you can just live your life. Let the egg crack itself. Why do that work? Come on, man. I almost feel like after this I need to like boot up a first-person shooter just like with regular aiming. Just so I can be like, no, it's not me, it's the game. But it's also me. All right, these look like traps. This room is too big. What do these do? Door powered up. Oh yeah, look at that. That even shows up real spooky on the map. So that switch, does that switch stay on? Looks like it's staying on. It's not like some timed switch or something. There's definitely video games where you have to like walk up to a switch and hit it and just sit there for a second and be like, is this a timed puzzle? Do I need to really pay attention, or can I just sort of hit it and move on? Yeah, I'm like, all right, wait, what am I doing? The atmosphere gives way to the truth of the bone ship. Oh, what? Oh, shit. What? Okay. Is that like a facehugger? What? What is making that sound? No, no. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, we're doing the bit. We're doing the bit from Alien. Okay, that's what we're doing. I see. All right. I see now. Lost a bunch of armor just because I walked onto the ramp, which, you know, it is somewhat my fault. All right, strange room. Do you think aliens, I mean, I have to assume they do eventually, but maybe they have like some sort of hibernation or brumation or torpor or something, you know. They're probably waiting, right? They know how to wait for their next meal. I guess maybe that's the eggs, right? Did I pass that mission? What was I even doing there? Yeah, good enough. No secrets, though. Where were there secrets? Who knows? You are approaching the last few sections of the bone ship. Beware, as our information leads us to understand that a queen has been building a nest. Make sure that you clear the main chamber of any threats so we may remove the dead pilot for study. Okay. Yeah, good enough. That's... What's, you know, a few extra eggs. Is that really important? Is that even essential? Oh, we're back in the core again. Okay. It is nice that the shotgun pushes you back when you shoot it, compared to all the other weapons that are too smart for recoil. Actually, I like recoil. Oh, shit. What is going on? Okay. All right, all right. Brief moment of panic. We're going in the middle of the core. Seems like these aliens in here are a little weaker compared to the ones I was fighting in the hallway. Who's that? Oh, hey. I must have aggroed that through a wall or something. Subscribe to YouTube, which is mostly just VODs anyway at this point. I mean, I occasionally upload a speedrun PB. I've been trying to think about what my next speedrun project will even be. It might, honestly, it could be the Shield. The Shield feels like the sort of thing I should. Yeah, no, that is true. If your goal is to like watch things end to end, Twitch VODs are garbo. Which Twitch, I guess, is now acknowledged since they're effectively discontinuing them. Yo, they got the, oh yeah, look at this, look at the PS, okay, here we go. Yeah, we got the PS1 dead pilot in the seat. It's good shit. So is there anything actually in here? I guess I just had to clear this out. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the history of it is funny too, right? Because like Twitch highlights are older than Twitch clips, and clips have been, you know, reasonably well supported. Yes, that's right. Yeah. So I once I finish up PIP 110, I last night I finally set up the Shield on PC, which actually wasn't that hard. The you can't use a retail version of the Shield. Like you could, like, discs are cheap, but it has like safe ROM or secure, it has something that doesn't work on Windows 10. The DRM. I could buy the game legally, but instead I had to do other things. Yeah, I mean, well, in Twitch, remember when Twitch had uploads for a very, very brief moment. Yo, boots? I love that boots last for 30 seconds and then explode. Yeah, everything I've seen of the Shield suggests that it is a bizarre game. But I mean, that's par for the course for me, so. Can you I mean, I think uploads now count towards the same. I think it's like, if you read Twitch announcements about the like neutering of highlights, I think they do say highlights and uploads. So I think technically it still exists. But it is like on the chopping block in the same way that highlights is. Getting a little low. I mean, we still have some good smart gun ammo. 12 shotgun shells, yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone ever really used, because the thing is, again, Twitch, you know, Twitch has never made it easy or like a part of the site to find VODs, right? That's just never been a focus. So why would you upload it? Oh, there's pulse rifle clips. Nice. Well, yeah, right. That's a much more likely use case for sure. So I killed everyone in the core. Is that the exit now? No. But I did get armor, so maybe this is the exit. Yeah, okay. It's interesting that they don't give you like a score for the core sections, the repeated visits to the core. We're gonna fight the queen. Is it time to fight the queen? The final task. It's the final task. It ends where it once began. You must succeed. Okay. It is so strange to me. Again, I must, if you haven't been here for this playthrough, these mission briefs seem to be operating according to a different fictional logic than the manual and the very brief CG cutscenes, which is, I don't know, it's weird. These mission briefings read like they are from corporate headquarters, and we are just the Marine, as opposed to, you know, it's like specifically Ellen Ripley. So I assume this is just going to be go fight. I got 20 grenades, lots of ammo. Also got a lot of charges. It's gonna be like 0% mission. Do it again. Good work. Now do it again. Is that not? Do we have an escape sequence or something? Maybe we have an escape sequence. We destroyed the whole planet?
Pleasant dreams, Ripley.
I assume there's gonna be an alien on board. Stinger ending. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, straight to, all right. Wow, damn. Couldn't even play the credits. I think there are credits in the options, so let's just yeah, display credits. There we go. Oh, all right, we did it. It wasn't too bad at all, really. Yeah, it ended up doing, because again, the pace of the section 3 was really uneven. Some of those levels were just passing through the core again, and then some of them were, you know, some of the longer, more complex levels of the game. Yeah, shout out to Stephen Root, definitely a professional here. Yeah, I mean, I just threw like 27 seismic charges straight at the queen. There was just a flow of them. A dotted line connecting me to the queen. The dotted line is made of explosives. Special thanks go to Fish. Mixed nuts. Shh, Archie, please. You can't do that to me. All right, let's go and wrap this one up. Alien Trilogy. All right, once more, departing upon a voyage. Yeah, this was a first-person shooter. Not going to beat those allegations. Would I have been excited to receive this as a gift as a kid? I think I would have been happy with this one. I think there is. I think at least I would have probably kept with it enough to beat it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd be fine with this. We finished this game on 4/26/2025. Finished the game in 6/38/47. Let's see. Were there sewers? So there were definitely areas that had water in them, but were any of them sewer? Because it would have been section 1, right? Because section 2, well, no, section 2 is a prison. Section 3 we could rule out because those were like spawning. I'm tempted to say yes. I feel like some of those areas, there was at least one area in the prison which felt very sewer-like. Yeah, I think that's a yes. So I think this counts as a brand because it's a big film brand, but there's not. I don't think there's like product placement in this, so I forget where we settled on that. We did not destroy anything with wheels. This is not part of the war on cars. I don't think we had an expert. They did not announce the title. We did not use cheats. Were there any human faces in this? I don't think so, right? Everything was CG. So I think we can say no to human faces. Yeah. It's got a license. It's got Wayland Yutani. That's a brand. All right. So anyway, let's see. Completed the game on default difficulty, which is Raging Terror. Did not get pulse rifle until like stage 9, which made for some very difficult section 1 stages. Breezed through section 2, and section 3 had some hard parts. Music was very good. Atmosphere was A+. The plot was nonsense to the point of contradiction. The mission briefings had a different narrative than the manual plus the videos. So that was weird. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, Ripley is a Marine. Ripley is a Marine, I guess. Word wrap. Okay. So what's the score here? All right. So I've been thinking about this because like I looked at the current genre rankings for first person shooter. And this game, it's worse than Doom. So it's not going to be better than Doom. It is also better than Mobile Suit Gundam. So it's either a very high 3 or it's a 4. Now you might say, well, wait a second. Have you considered comparing it to Crazy Ivan? And Crazy Ivan is like very different. Just because of like the FMV videos, like it's on like a different axis. Similar in terms of like some jams and stuff like that. But like upgrade paths as opposed to picking up weapons. That's a harder comparison, right? The comparing Alien Trilogy to Doom is a much more straightforward comparison. This is from Probe, right? Probe has, oh yeah, Probe worked on Primal Rage. I think this is going to be better than Primal Rage. Probe worked on the PS1 port, I think, of Primal Rage, which is why they're attributed there. They are not the original developer. I think my gut feeling is that I think this is like a 4 on the same wavelength of Crazy Ivan. I think that's my gut feeling. I don't think it's bad enough to say it's like a low 4. Feels very adjacent to Crazy Ivan, I think. We're gonna go a 4 for this one. All right, let's get the dev rankings out of the way. Because as I said, this is good old Probe Entertainment. This is our first Alien game. Hopefully not our last. My fantasy league. And so, is this above or below Crazy Ivan? I think this is above. What does this do to fantasy? Let's see here. Yeah, so this puts IDOC in the lead. Yeah, no, it's really still alive, especially depending on, I mean, Second Detective could really cause that to happen. So, I don't know if anyone else is sneaking up on this. Like, I would have to love Mickey's Wild Adventure. And I'm going to try. I promise I'm going to try. But the outlook isn't good. So, now what is much more likely, I think, frankly, is that I don't like Chessmaster. But we'll see. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. It's coming down to the wire. Very exciting. Very exciting. How's our bottom of the board doing? Dave holding it down. Yeah, no, well, you're right, Overkill. That is, generally speaking, my expectations for Mickey's Wild Adventure are pretty low. I am not an enjoyer of 2D platformers. Now, I will say, unlike, say, Johnny Bazooka Tone, Mickey's Wild Adventure, aka Mickey Mania, does have its fans. There are people who enjoy it. So I don't, never say never. But like, let's be honest here. Okay. All right. Yeah. So next time, as we were just discussing, will be Disney's Mickey's Wild Adventure, which, to be clear, is the PAL exclusive PS1 port of Mickey Mania, which is on 16-bit consoles and Sega CD, I think. So, yeah, the end of the season is nutty. Wild Adventure, Second Detective, Brain Dead 13, and Chess Master. Real video gaming hours. Who knows what's going to happen here? Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but first off, let me close off this bit. Folks, this has been game 106 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project, Alien Trilogy. It's pretty good. Turns out, actually pretty okay. I had fun with this one. Thank you, Alien Day.